Hello and welcome to the third session on Java 8. In this session we will going to talk about existing functional interfaces in JDK. So let's start with the example of creating a thread first. So in order to create a thread, first you need to create the instance of thread class and invoke start method on it. And here inside the parenthesis you need to provide the anonymous inner class of runnable interface. So let's create one. So as you can see, this method has to be overridden in the anonymous inner class, which is run method. Let's print something here in another thread. So now if we go in the runnable interface, we can see that it's a functional interface because it contains only one abstract method. So now let's execute this piece of code. Here's the output in another thread. So now the thing is that we can replace this anonymous inner class with the Lambda expression because runnable is a functional interface. So what we need to do is we need to provide a Lambda expression which doesn't take any parameter and which doesn't return anything. So let's do it. So let's remove all the unnecessary code. We'll remove the curly brace from here, and here goes an arrow. Now let's execute it. So as you can see, this is running perfectly. So as you can see, we have easily passed a concise and simple Lambda expression in case of anonymous inner class. So now let's take another example. So we have created a class here, employee, which has two instance variables, name and age. So what we'll do is we'll create a list of employees. So let's create a list of employee, and then here goes arrays as list. Here goes the first instance of employee. Okay, we'll name it John, and age will be 23. Now the another employee with the name Peter, and the age will be 11. Let's make it 31. Okay, so now the thing is, in order to sort this list, we need the collections.sort method. The first parameter will be employee list, and the second parameter will be the anonymous inner class for comparator. Now comparator has a method which takes two arguments and returns an integer. So let's sort it by age. So we'll write o1 dot get age minus o2 dot get age. Here we're going to print the employee list. Now let's execute it. So here we have done sorting with the age. So now let's do the sorting in descending order according to age. So here goes O2 and here goes O1. So now let's execute it. So as you can see, we have sorted the list according to the age. So now the thing is, in order we can also achieve it through Lambda expression. So how to write the Lambda expression for this particular anonymous inner class? So let's remove all this code from here, and let's remove the curly braces from here, and here goes the arrow. And we don't need to specify the type of the objects. Now let's execute it. As you can see, we are still sorting it perfectly. So in the place of anonymous inner class, you can also pass Lambda expression, but your interface must have only one abstract method, or in other words, it should be a functional interface. That's all for this session. Thank you.